guys. Good morning, Dr. Dames, First Selectman Herbst, Mr. LaPera, Dr. Fitzgerald, Mr. Mayo, Mrs. DeBono, Mr. Dempsey, Mrs. Anderson, Father Samil, Sister Gabby, Mrs. Piatek, faculty, staff, distinguished guests, family, friends, and my fellow students of the class of 2012. I would also like to say Guten Abend to my brother who is watching this in Trier, Germany. When faced with a new beginning, we almost instinctively think about dreams. It's tempting to consider one's hopes for the future, those open-ended promises that we keep close enough to give us a sense of security, but far enough not to impose a responsibility. But it's very rare that, at such a moment, we consider the end of a dream, the fulfillment of an aspiration. Today, we commemorate this achievement, for our class represents the culmination of a 50-year-old dream. In 1962, the Diocese of Bridgeport first opened the doors to St. Joseph High School with ambitiously high expectations for its students. The students were to be academically superior, receptive to new experiences, genuinely concerned for the well-being of their peers, dedicated to the service of others, and open to a more intimate relationship with Jesus Christ. Together, the class was to be intelligent, athletic, artistic, and innovative. Today, the class of 2012 stands before you as the embodiment of this image as the Renaissance class. Not only have the members of the class of 2012 been accepted to some of the most prestigious colleges in the country, but they have also discovered and honed their unique talents, volunteered thousands of hours of their time, and have found a part of themselves in both their classmates and in Jesus Christ. Their excellence extends beyond the classroom, to the basketball court, to the stage, and to published work. This is how we have been able to make the intangible dream of 1962 a reality in 2012. To the administrators, faculty, staff, and current student body of St. Joseph High School, as we embark on this new chapter in our lives, I ask that you remember us as we were as students, how we were able to animate the image of St. Joe's. Remember us as the all-state athletes, the class clowns, and the blooming epiphytes. Remember how we were able to unite as a class to celebrate our triumphs and mourn our losses. Remember how we developed into servant leaders, becoming exemplary role models for future classes. Remember how we made God a priority in our lives. Years from now, when we return to this campus, do not think of us as engineers, doctors, or college professors. Do not see us as alumni, as the men and women we have become, but see us as the students we have been during our 4 years at St. Joe's. Since we dedicated ourselves to becoming St. Joe's, recognize that we are not leaving from this place. We are leaving as it. To the class of 2012, we see ourselves as the realization of this dream, having come to associate ourselves with the idea of the Renaissance class. We also bear the responsibility of remembering this image. As we each follow different paths in our lives, we must remember where we came from, reflecting on how the people we have encountered over the last 4 years work to shape us as individuals. Socrates testifies that an unexamined life is not worth living. When I reflect on my own experiences at St. Joe's, the most important lesson I have learned is that the answer to life's most difficult and perplexing questions are not found in books. Some things, like common sense, cannot be learned, but are acquired from experience. Each of us must be mindful of this moment, the last moment that the Renaissance class is gathered together, the class whose possibilities are endless and whose determination is unparalleled. As a class, we were able to fulfill that dream and those expectations from 1962. 50 years from now, we can only hope that the class of 2062 has continued this tradition of excellence and achievement, embodying the same image we have come to embody today. Thank you and congratulations, class of 2012. Oh my God. At this time, I would like to ask the class of 2012 to stand. Open your diplomas and join me in reciting the graduation pledge together. Everyone ready? All right. I have learned to seek wisdom through the discipline of study. I have learned to find beauty in the words and words. I have learned to cherish goodness, the God who is love. Holding my diploma, the symbol of this education, I promise to pursue these ideals with fidelity in my thinking, in my living, in my very being, and to be satisfied with nothing. Please move your tassels from the left side to the right. Congratulations, class of 2012.